Bam. Select stream, refresh. Bam. Top chat to alt chat to live chat. Say hello. Say hello, chat. Okay. Over here. Oh wait. Get a copy. Copy. And then over here and be like, bam. Bam. Copy. Post. Facebook. Same. Post. Bam. Post. Oh yeah. It's all streamlined now. It's all streamlined. It's all streamlined. Yeah. All right. So we're going. Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, I was in the middle of my last stream when it crashed, and when it crashed, I was sad. I was sad because yeah, I don't like it when it crashes like that. I don't know. So it's done that before. I've crashed a lot during my stream, and it's like getting annoying. Like I do not enjoy it. I mean, I'm right in the middle of something and it fucking dies. So like I'm trying to find ways to fix it. And one way to fix it was to fiddle with the BIOS. To change the what do they call it? I don't know. I don't know what it's like. There's like 3 settings. PPT, TDC, and EDC. And I lowered the EDC to 120 from 140. And hoping that would fix that part of it, which it did. It seems to have fixed it. But then I've been crashing on my video card. So I'm trying to throttle it to 2600 megahertz. It's rated for 2500, but it boosts to like 2950, something stupid high. So I'm like, maybe I should throttle that stuff just a little bit. I don't need to go that high, that hot. Maybe the throttling will help with the temperatures and ensure a pleasant stream. Let's hope. Let's hope. I just realized, man, this is a long walk. Oh, I found out what the RYZEN's for. You can make I watched YouTube videos, and you can make a farm to what you do is like every time you hit the creaking heart dude, not the creaking heart dude, yeah, the tree guy, he doesn't die, but he makes the orange resin appear on the tree. So then you hit the guys, and then you hit the tree to get the orange resin, and then you can turn the orange resin into blocks. And that's like a hard way of making orange blocks in Minecraft. It's pretty hard, right? It's kind of ridiculous that it takes that much. Ooh, so nice, this train station, right? It's changing with the copper is like changing, but that's okay. I meant for that to happen. All right. So anyways, I do this so I can talk about the fucking insane things going on in our country. Donald Trump is a fascist. He's trying to overthrow the country and democracy. It's not hyperbole to say that. He already tried once. It was like a worldwide thing because it happened simultaneously. Not simultaneously, but it happened pretty close together in other countries. It happened in South Korea and it happened in Brazil. But the difference is in South Korea and Brazil, those democracies were able to hold those people accountable. Oh, I don't have enough food. I gotta go back and get more food. They were able to hold those people accountable. So the presidents who tried to overthrow those democracies got prosecuted and convicted, and they're serving time in prison right now. But in the United States, we couldn't do that. we couldn't hold Donald Trump accountable for trying to overthrow the government. I don't know if it's because there's more white supremacists here. I don't know if it's because our government has become more corrupted by the white supremacists. I don't know if it's because the white supremacists literally control entire states through the state governments. But for whatever reason, like, I don't know if it's because Donald Trump, like, made a key placement of judges. Well, it helped that he bribed the Supreme Court. I think that's the big thing. The Supreme Court's corrupt. So the Supreme Court sat on his case for like 9 months. And then when they finally ruled, they gave him immunity from the law. So, which is like inconceivable. It's inconceivable. The whole point of having democracy is to hold everyone accountable, and to make the president above the law is like nakedly corrupt. It's nakedly corrupt. Like every other democracy treats their president as if the president were under the law, because they are, right? Everyone's under the law. So past presidents have been arrested and prosecuted and imprisoned in other countries, in other democracies. I don't know what it is about the United States that they think the president is like a king or something, but I don't know. Anyways, so for some reason, the United States wasn't able to hold accountable the people who tried to overthrow the government. So they just did it again. Well, no, it was even worse. He got elected. He actually took the reins of power, and now that's what we're going through right now. I think the latest thing is that the government, the federal government, is gonna cut off Medicaid funding to Minnesota. And they say fraud, but they never have any proof. they say lots of things, right? But they lie a lot. They've been losing in courts all the time. The only court they win consistently is in the Supreme Court. And even then, he doesn't win consistently because he just lost his tariff case. So that shows that there's like at least 2 different ruling parties that are in play here. There's the Trump wing, that's tech bros and other dictatorships. The tech bros and like oil dictatorships. And then you have like the Heritage Foundation guys, which they too are evil. But they're evil in more of like a familiar sense of, they just want all the money. And Donald Trump's tariffs were threatening the way the billionaires get their money. So that's why the Supreme Court ruled against him. Because the Supreme Court is more loyal to the billionaires than they are to Donald Trump. Well, the conservatives at least. All right, this is one I need to do. Okay. So that's kind of shitty. What's going to happen? Because who suffers when Minnesota doesn't get Medicare funding? It's poor people who rely on Medicare and Medicaid for their health insurance. So what happens is when you get to a certain age, the government like puts you on the government healthcare plan, which is, it's all right. The businesses don't like it because they don't make any money. But also it's also what keeps them alive, because hospitals in rural areas, they don't get a lot of regular ass patients. So it's hard to maintain a hospital, like a good functioning hospital, when you're not getting a ton of patients. It doesn't make any business sense. So the only way they can stay in business is if the government pays for poor people to go to their hospital. So Donald Trump is basically killing healthcare in the United States. Like there was just a hearing today that the Senate is going to confirm some crazy ass doctor woman who's not even a real doctor. I mean, she's a doctor, she's a real doctor, but she's not licensed, so she's never practiced. And she's like a conspiracy theorist, like RFK Jr. She is anti-vaccine. She believes erroneously that vaccines cause autism, which is bullshit. It's bullshit. There's no evidence of it. And they want to point to increased prevalence of autism diagnoses as evidence that, it's the vaccines. No, dude. It's because we're actually looking for it now. Whereas before we never fucking knew. So we never looked for it. And we're getting better and better at identifying it. Like, my God. Like, these people are fucking morons. They're fucking morons. But, like, that's what's kind of happened in the United States. It's like idiocracy is taking over. Like, it's just absurd, man. I fucking can't believe it. Okay, but, like, again, I think well, okay, so what's coming up is the 2026 elections. That's probably our last chance to fucking check Donald Trump. That's our last chance. If we don't do it in 2026, Donald Trump is going to cement his control, and we're fucked. Now, that's the thing about it, though. It's not just me saying it, right? Even the Republicans recognize what's happening. Here, let me show you a clip. Don't fall off. Okay, thank God. Let me show you a clip real quick. Downloads. Mike Johnson, right here.
He needs all 4 years, not just 2, to fix the mess. And that's what we need. If we lost the midterms, heaven forbid, if we lost the majority in the House, it would be the end of the Trump presidency in a real effect. So we've got to keep this going, and I think...
So there it is. There it is. If Donald Trump loses control of the House, his presidency is effectively over. I mean, it won't be totally over because he still has control of the military. But a lot of his domestic agenda stops. A lot of it. I mean, a lot of it he still controls. He still controls ICE, right? Congress can defund ICE, but they still have funds that were already appropriated for this year. So they've already got tons of fucking money this year, more than they've ever had before. But it will rein in a lot of Donald Trump's fucking craziness, because the Republicans have just given up. They gave Donald Trump all the power. The only reason why Donald Trump is doing everything he can do now is because the Republicans in Congress let him do it. And they let him do it because they're more afraid of the MAGAs than they are of anything else. The MAGAs terrify them. The MAGAs are fucking super violent. Like, remember the MAGA that tried to kill Nancy Pelosi and could only reach Nancy Pelosi's husband? Remember all the fucking how many fucking MAGAs have tried to kill Donald Trump by now? Like, they just arrested another guy, another MAGA. Like, all these MAGAs are trying to kill Donald Trump. Like, Savannah Guthrie's mom is missing. Savannah Guthrie is a journalist who questioned Donald Trump and made him look bad in the press. And Donald Trump wants to take revenge on Savannah Guthrie. So all of a sudden, Savannah Guthrie's mom is missing. And like, who do you think is going to be interested in taking a fucking 80-something-year-old woman? Nobody, dude, except for Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is being a fucking mob boss. He's being dumb. Well, he's not being dumb, he's being a fucking mob boss. So, and Republicans are terrified, right? They're terrified of Donald Trump and the MAGAs. If it's not Donald Trump, it's his followers. So the Republicans have given up all their power to Donald Trump. However, a Democratic Senate and a Democratic House is not going to give Donald Trump all their power. They're going to check him. So Donald Trump is fucking threatening to go to war with Iran. And the Republicans are falling in line saying, oh yeah, we're all about regime change. We love regime change. Man, every fucking time. Goddamn Republicans. They're fucking warmongers. Every time. Every fucking Republican has gotten us into a war in the Middle East. So I am not a Middle East expert, dude. I don't know shit about the Middle East, all right? I don't know shit about it. like when the Iraq war first started, I like knew enough to oppose it. Like from the beginning, they lied. Like the government, the Bush administration lied about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq to justify their invasion. And then you think, well, why do the Americans think that Iraq has these weapons of mass destruction? Because the Americans gave it to them. That's why. The Americans are the ones who gave Saddam Hussein the chemical weapons, but he used them all on Iran during the Iran-Iraq war in the 80s. So he didn't have any more left. So Iran already ate all of the chemical weapons that we gave Iraq. We gave Iraq chemical weapons, and then told the Iraqis where the what's it called? Where the Iranian army was. So then the Iraqis used chemical weapons on the Iranians and killed their whole army. It was, yeah, shit. But like, I don't know, like. You know, Jared Kushner has been going around the Middle East acting as the diplomat for the United States. He's not on the government payroll. He's not an official diplomat, but he's going around the Middle East making all these deals nonetheless. Like, that kind of fucking concerns me. But I don't know anything about the Middle East, so what am I gonna like? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's happening. Like. I know enough that it looks like Donald Trump is trying to be all like a real estate dealer with Palestine. Donald Trump wants to redevelop Palestine and give it to Israel. Like, and then like, what is Israel but the last settler colonial project? It's the last settler colonial project from Europe. they're like, there was a big kerfluffle because Mike Huckabee said he wouldn't mind seeing Israel take over all of the Middle East. And remember, the Americans are supposed to be the security guarantors of a lot of those Middle Eastern monarchs. So when they hear their security guarantor saying, oh, we don't mind if your biggest enemy takes you over, kind of concerning, right? Why would they want to keep doing business with us if we're going to fucking turn over the whole region to their biggest enemy and betray them? So, like, this whole oil thing is fucking fucked up. But Jared Kushner is acting as an unofficial American envoy, diplomat in the Middle East. And it's not good. So there was a story about a week ago. There was a blind man. He's a refugee from Burma. He's Ronghai or something. I don't know. I gotta look it up. But he's a minority, right? He was a minority in Burma, and a civil war broke out in Burma between like I don't know, like a military junta, the military, and like everyone else. And I don't know who the good guys are in this situation, but I do know that both, but they're like killing this minority group in Burma. So that, like, it kind of sucks. So he fled, right? He's a blind man. He's like, and he doesn't speak English, and he's blind. And he was living, I think, was he in New York or was he in Minnesota? I don't know, but like, he uses a tent pole to like find his way around because he's blind, and he got lost. And a woman, an American, called the police on him to report a suspicious man, dark-skinned man outside. The police show up and demand that he drop his tent pole, his blind stick, the stick he uses to see. They demand that he drops it, but he doesn't speak English, so he doesn't know what they're saying. And so since he doesn't comply, the police tase him and beat him. Because he's not listening to English. And then they hand him off to Border Patrol. Border Patrol takes him to Buffalo, like in the winter, right? You know how cold it is in Buffalo right now? They take him to Buffalo in the winter, and then they just drop him off outside somewhere on a corner. And he dies. Right? He just dies. He has no idea where he is. He has no idea what happened. He doesn't understand anything that anyone's saying to him. He can't hardly see. They took away his walking stick. They beat him. They tased him. And then they left him on a corner in the middle of nowhere, and he died. He just froze to death. Because of the US government. And that's not the first time. During Trump 1, there was an Iraqi guy who had moved to the country when he was like 9 years old. Like, he didn't speak Iraqi. He speaks English. He's basically American, right? He spent his whole life here in America. They fucking picked him up and then deported, and he's diabetic, right? He's diabetic. So he needs to take insulin so he doesn't die. Well, the fucking Americans picked him up, the authorities picked him up, said, you're an illegal immigrant, we're going to deport you, sent him off to Iraq, and then dumped him off there. Dude doesn't speak any fucking English or any Iraqi or anything. So he was homeless on the streets of Iraq with like nothing. Like, he cobbled together enough to get like a phone to call someone back in America. Like, amazing, he remembers his phone numbers, right? Like, so we have video of him explaining his bad situation. He couldn't eat anything because he has hypoglycemia. He's diabetic. So anytime he ate anything, he fucking puked it up. So he was starving to death on the streets of Baghdad, And then eventually 2 weeks later he just died because no one who's gonna take care of. Hey, what's up, 67 Godmaster? What's up? I was just talking about how the American authorities are turning fucking authoritarian, fucking evil. Is what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, like that guy, that was like the first time during Trump 1. In Trump 2, I was just talking about how they picked up a blind man from Burma who didn't speak English. They beat him, they tased him, and then they dropped him off in upstate New York where he froze to death. So did I do that over there? No, I didn't. I just ran past it. All right, I gotta make a pillar here, so it's not just flying. Yeah, right here. Gotta go down to the ground, even though no one will ever see it. But if I ever run through the swamp on foot, I'll be able to follow the pillars. So yeah, I was saying, I don't know where you're from or anything, right? But here in the United States, our democracy is under attack by white supremacists and billionaires, the oligarchy. The oligarchy is just a way of saying rule by the rich. So the billionaires are trying to overthrow democracy because democracy constrains them. They want to do whatever they want to do because they're billionaires and they're super rich. But a lot of times what they want to do kind of screws over everyone else. Takes away their freedom and liberty and their justice. So like, yeah, we don't want them to do it, but they want to do it anyways because they have the money. So they need to get rid of democracy so they can do whatever they want. So that's oligarchy. That's called oligarchy. So the oligarchs and then the white supremacists are like teaming up together to overthrow American democracy because the white supremacists want to make a white ethno-state where they can oppress anybody that they call not white. And it's funny because you say, well, what is white? Good question. What is white? Because like the Irish didn't used to be white. The Germans didn't used to be white. The Scots didn't used to be white. And then just now, with Minnesota, I heard the Trump administration, J.D. Vance, say that the Scandinavians aren't white. Whoa! So that begs the question: what the fuck is white? What does that even mean then? If it's not white skin, and it's not like, what does it mean? And the answer is, it means, well, that's the question, right? What is white? What is white? And you know, white's not a color. So if you gotta know what is white, the only answer is white is privilege. White means privilege. That's it. Because whiteness can be taken away at any time by the dominant party. Like by law, everyone, like adults are constitutionally allowed to hold a firearm by law. It's the law, right? That's the law. But if you look at how it works in practice, in the real everyday, day-to-day life, black people don't really have that right. If a cop sees a black person with a gun, most times the cops will kill you, will kill the black person before asking any questions. They'll just kill the person, the black person. So black people don't really have a right to a firearm. They do, but they can be killed for any reason by a police at any moment. even though they're legally allowed to have it. Now, then you look at what happened with Alex Pretty. Do you know who Alex Pretty is? Alex Pretty was a white guy. He was a white guy. He worked as a nurse in the VA hospital. His job was literally to take care of U.S. veterans. That was his job. And he was legally allowed to carry a weapon. He's legally allowed to. It's legal. It's legal. But when ICE tackled him and attacked him, when ICE attacked Alex Pretty, they found that he had a gun. And when they saw that he had a gun, they killed him. They fucking killed him. So that tells you that whiteness can be rescinded at any time by the police. Your white privilege can be rescinded at any time. Sure, you're legally allowed to have a gun, but only if you're working for white supremacy. Now, take for example, what's his fucking name? Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse is a white guy. He's 17. He took his father's gun and traveled in a vehicle across state lines to go to a protest in another state. And then he shot and killed 3 people. He went on trial and he wasn't convicted. He got away. Nothing happened to him. So why? Because the protests that were happening were in support of Palestine, anti-genocide protests. And remember, Israel is the last settler colonial project. So to be against Israel is to be against the settler colonial project. And we know how bad is settler colonialism because it's our fucking history. It's our history. It's who we are. It's where we came from. We are products of settler colonialism. Americans are products of settler colonialism. And so we learned, though that's bad to genocide people and take their land. It's bad to enslave humans and steal their labor. It's bad, but yet look what's happening here in this country. Donald Trump and the MAGAs are bringing back slavery, genocide, disease, all the bad things. That's why it's super important to make sure that you participate in this upcoming election to thwart Donald Trump, because it's our last chance. How many days have that world? This world here, this one? How many days have I had this world? Not so long. Maybe like 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I don't know. Not too long. I haven't built very much in this one. How does how does it look? Does it look good? The stream? I'm using iteration RP shaders. So this is different shader. And I think I like it. I like the shaders. These are really good shaders. The other one I like is sundial shaders. Both of these shaders are Chinese shaders. But they're really good. Both of them are really good. I'm out of stone. Oh, that's funny. I'm out. You have no more. So I'll just go back and get more then. Fine, I'll get more. I like the way the camera changes focus. it makes it feel pretty good. Focus. Hello, my friends. Hello. Goodbye. Doop boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, I do. I build projects. A lot, actually. So, yeah, this rail line, this is just one rail line, right? But I have other ones. I make more rail lines. I will. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Like, well, this is just natural world, right? This is the natural world. I'm not doing anything here. But oh, watching the sunset. It's dark though, right? It's dark. And then the moon rises. The moon rise. I think the moon is pretty bright. Look at that. Super bright moon. Maybe it would be nice if the moon were not as bright, but that's okay. So that thing way over there, that is my mob spawner and my iron farm. And then down here, that's my train station, but this is the only train line. When I get around to it, I'm gonna make more lines to other places. But yeah, so I was talking about stuff. This right here. Look at this thing here. Let me move out of the way here. All right. It says here, ahead of tonight's State of the Union, we're looking at the impact of President Trump's tax policies 1 year into his second administration. The bottom line is that all but the richest Americans are paying more in taxes this year. So what you have here is the poorest 20% pay $480 more in taxes. The second poorest pay an additional $860. The middle 20 pays an additional $850. The fourth richest people pay $980 more. And the next 15% pay an additional $460. But the top 5% richest people, the most richest people, paid less taxes under Donald Trump. What a piece of shit. What a bad deal. What a bad deal. Because I'm not here. Like, that's only the rich people who live there. Why do the rich people pay less taxes? That's crazy. Everyone pays more taxes than the rich people? That's insane. The rich people have all the money. They should be the ones paying the taxes. So here's my train station. Oh, it's raining. It's raining! Ta-da-da! The train station. So, basically, you pick where you want to go. You want to go there. Oh, you want to go here. Whatever, right? And then it lights up. And then that picks which track you go to. So, what that does over here is it sends a signal over to that guy. And then it sends a signal down through here to tell if you want to go up or down. So this one tells you to go down by turning the track this way. So you go around this way. And then you skip this one, skip that 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 one. Oh, this is the one. And then you turn and then go on your track. Yay! And then if you come back like that and down there. So you say if they're rich, they should pay more because that's not fair. I mean, yeah, it's more fair if the rich pay more in taxes because they have more money. Of course, right? That's like just basic, of course. But the rich people don't want to pay more money. And the rich people are the ones who are in power right now. They control the government in America right now, unfortunately. So they changed the rules to make the poor people pay all the money. Like, what's up with that? What are you doing? Oh, I need one more flower. I need a flower. No flowers. Alright. Because there's only 2 flowers in there. Why? Why only 2 flowers? My house, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. It's sad. That is my house. My house is just a hole in the ground. And here's where I keep all my stuff. Here's where I sleep. Here's where I do my cooking. So the lava drips down to refill the cauldrons. I put the lava into into here, and it feeds my furnaces. So I can smelt, or if I want to smelt glass or whatever, or if I want to make food or whatever, like I can make whatever. The font looks like Stranger Things. The font? What font? That's just like always been Minecraft font. The upside down. The front. Oh, the front. The front. Yeah, it looks kind of creepy, huh? With the vines and everything. Yeah, and here's the nether. The nether, like, oh, it's like a scary thing too. A nodule. Look what happens when we go into the nether. So here's my nether base. It's not much. Bad guys want to kill me here. And then, yeah. Over here, this is the way to go to the end. The end, friend! I haven't beaten the end yet, so I can't go there yet. But that is the plan. The plan is to go to the end. I need to make another rail line so I can just take the rail line. This walking is terrible. What else is going on? Not a whole lot. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What a long walk. Oh. Let's be careful. Uh-oh. I think he got an Enderman. Yeah, one of the Endermen are mad. Oh, he's right there. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Ah! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Here, I can go like this. Ooh. Yeah, I saw the Minecraft movie before. La 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 lava, cha 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 chicken. I don't know the rest of the words though. I tried to make this Minecraft look like the movies. I think it was good. I liked it. I liked the movie. So here's the end. I can't go to the end yet because, well, there's no portal yet. I need to get the Ender Eyes. I haven't checked out the dungeon, so I don't know what's around here. Oh wow, it's deep. It goes down even more. This is the jail. The jail! Jailhouse Rock! Kinda creepy, right? Oh, it goes even lower. Yeah, I like Java. Ooh, it's a library. Ooh. Actually, I need the spider webs. I'll take the spider webs. Yeah, I prefer Java, because Java feels more free, and it feels, I don't know, it feels better. Like the redstone on Java is better. I have a kitty cat. Yes, I have 2 kitty cats. They're not here right now, but I do. Yeah, they're somewhere, probably sleeping. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Eye trim armor. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. You can get ooh, you can get packs on the marketplace to make it look better. Like when you because the worlds are the same thing, but yeah, there's things you can do. Oh, I'm back. That just goes back to the beginning. How funny. Like if you get something, there's a texture pack you can get that makes it look good. Look at all these books. Oh well. Oh well. Another time, perhaps. Ooh, scary. You know what? Before I go, I don't want to go far, because I get lost. Like, I'm not at home, so I can't just like go wandering. No, I don't like to get pets in Minecraft because they just sit around. Cats get in the way. They stand on your They stand on your chests, so you can't open your chests. Yeah, not a big fan of pets in Minecraft. And then dogs like are kind of annoying. Ooh. Scary. I'll break your door. So it's a deep dungeon. At the bottom of the dungeon is jail. and eh. Ooh. This is a neat room. Oh, hey. I found you. Pfft. I do play other games. I play a game called Helldivers 2. It's fun. Oh, there's just a ton of monsters over here, man. And there's the rest of the dungeon. But I don't want to fight these guys. Boom shakalaka. Like, I was supposed to like... Ooh. Well, I had no plans, right? You had no plans. You weren't going to do anything. Let's be real. Oh, that's it. Bah. It's a broken dungeon. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I've been here. It's looping now. Hang on, Loopy. Loopy, hang on. I don't want any of this. The apples. Apples. Lol. Alright, looks like I've already been through all this stuff. Because the torches are on the wall. And they're only there because I put them there. Okay, that's the end. I need to go back this way. What's up here? Ooh, another chest. Ah. Be right back. This is just getting crazy. It's a maze. It's amazing. Holy, oh my goodness. Alright, I think there's nothing else to find here. Time to go back. I don't know where back is. I don't know where to go. Ooh, we got some iron. Iron. Ooh, gold horse armor. Okay. See, I'm still finding new places. I should play Poppy Play game. What's Poppy Play? Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime. What's Poppy Playtime? I've never heard of that. Poppy Playtime. Kind of concerned because I don't know where I am, but it's a horror game. Oh, yeah, I think I might like horror games. I've seen them on streams, other people playing them, and they look like fun. Well, they look scary, but it's only scary if you have someone there with you to be scared with. So like, I don't know if I'd have fun playing it by myself. Oh, I've been down here before. So how do I go back? Go back up. Up again. Up again. There's the end. Gold. Ooh, two. There's two. Why? What are you doing here? Why would you be here? From that little portal? Really? No, I want to go home because I don't want to get lost there. I can get lost if I go wander in my own world because I can always just go to 0-0. But if I'm there at that location, there's no home base, so I'm kind of screwed if I get lost. I'll never find home. I mean, I will, but I'd have to walk in the overworld, and it would take forever. It'd be a long journey, and I'm not up for it. I mainly wanted to talk about what was going on with the government. But you seem kind of young, so... Or maybe not from the USA. So I don't know. Looks like I'm gonna make it. Alright, get out of here. Huh. Well, it's nice that I have a viewer, but I don't know what to do now. Okay, now I'm back here, so I can show you... Here, let me put this away, and I'll show you the rest of the stuff I have. Gold. I don't know what that is. Spiders. Ender eyeballs. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash. A book. Tool. Slabs. Alright, what's in here? More books. I don't know where to put it. Okay, let me show you the underground. So down here is where I dig up rock. I need cobblestone, right? To build all that stuff. So this is where I get it. I just dig holes. Dig a big empty room. And then I started leaving behind the stuff just to see how it would look. Pretty neat. When I get a beacon, I'll be able to dig harder. But right now it's pretty slow to dig. Dig harder! And then this is a natural cave. And it goes on forever and ever. I can really get lost here. Like, see what I mean? It goes on forever and ever. But yeah. So, yeah. I just want Americans to be aware that shit is getting real. I mean, it's been real for a while, but we got to hold it together for the election. The election is our last chance to check Donald Trump. After that, it's going to become increasingly worse. I mean, it already is now. I can't believe, like, every day is a new atrocity, a new horror. can't judge very good. Like, how far is my range with the sword? Like, why can't I hit him? What is that? What are you doing? What is that? It looks like I don't know what that is even. Oh, are those elbows? Neat. So this is my lava chicken farm. La 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 lava chicken. So basically all the chickens are here. Then they poop. They lay eggs. The eggs get shot out into here where the baby chickens live until the baby chickens grow up. When they grow up, they go into the lava and they get cooked and they turn into lots of chicken. Ha ha ha. I have a spear? Let me go get it. The spear isn't that great. I don't even like the spear. I have one. Like, it doesn't really do anything. Lunge. 3. Ha! That's about it. Let me go find something to attack. Find something to attack. Yeah, you're not going to find anything in the daytime. It doesn't, yeah, the spear, not that great. Not my favorite weapon. Yeah, not really that great. How long have I been streaming? For about an hour. Alright, I think that'll do it for me. So... I'm looking at you! I'm pointing at you! When I'm talking to you! Oh, you can't see the eating animation. Alright, well... Cool! Alright, well hey, thanks for hanging out. If you catch my other shows, I talk more about stuff, so... Anyways, I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. All right, stop. Stop.